Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and today we are once again gonna be taking on the brand new Memory of Chaos, this time in 2.3. Now, the interesting thing about this MOC is that it's basically the same as the last one, but just slightly inverted. It's got the same bosses, just a slightly different first half. Also, what is pretty interesting is that normally they favor the current character on banner, but these don't actually really favor Jade, unless you were to probably run her in like a Himiko Jade team. Which, would be interesting, but you're definitely better off using characters like Acheron, Boothill, and Firefly in this Memory of Chaos. And what we are going to be doing is we are going to be running a .Acheron team on the first half, as you can see. And then on the second half, we are going to be running ourselves just a regular Boothill Super Break team. So yeah, and with a break DPS Gallagher as well, which is always a bit of fun. So yeah, that being said, let us jump right into the challenge. Alright, and here we are in the first half now with our Acheron. Oh, and we managed to get Aventurine's max stacks on the first try, which is lovely. So hopefully that is a sign of good luck to come. Now then, we do unfortunately start off on this one. I would have preferred starting off with the one with imaginary weakness, because then our aventurine could help with contributing towards breaking the bar, but at the same time this one is the one which CCs us. So, I wouldn't mind taking this one out as well. Now we do hit a casual 368k there on our Kafka. Now hopefully okay, you know what? Targeting Acheron isn't too bad. Okay, she doesn't wake up unfortunately, but it's fine. Like I said, it's not too bad because we don't have her ult ready to go. It will unfortunately deprive us of one stack. Now, I'm gonna be real, I can't wait for Penacony to be over and for these enemies to be out of the rotation in both Memory of Chaos as well as in Pure Fiction, and even if they come in Apocalyptic Shadow, because I will be honest right now, I absolutely despise the one which CCs us, and they love to play with a boss. Now, unfortunately, it's a pretty uneven hit from the turbulence. That's the one thing which is different about this Abyss. The turbulence is different. That's basically it. But anyway, we do hit for 184k. Please don't see. Okay, you literally go for Acheron again. Once again, that is going to deprive us of a stack. Oh, never mind. She wakes up thanks to getting hit. Okay, cool. The one time where I am happy getting hit. Anyway, this one is, going to go down incredibly soon. He will probably die to dot. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we can just target this guy with all of our abilities, and then the Memory Turbulence should be able to take care of him, I would assume. Never mind, it only dealt 90k, but luckily, never mind, the Acheron skill doesn't either. But hey, we can basic attack for an extra skill point and an extra charge towards our Acheron as well, so it is not the end of the world. Now we can, I'm just gonna go straight down the middle here to make sure we can apply defense shred on all these guys. I'm gonna be real, I'm not sure if that's how it works, but I'm guessing it is. I'm not too sure how the scaling on these guys work. It's probably a bit funny, but yeah, luckily we can go straight into an Acheron ult here, and we deal about 238k damage. You know what? I'll take it. It would be nice if we could get an Epiphany ult off on our Acheron, but that would require the right timing and amount of turns. Okay, that's nice. We get more shield from our aventurine, and I believe that's a stack for our Acheron. Oh, that's not nice. Kafka's literally our biggest generator towards Acheron stacks. That is actually very annoying. Okay then, now I might as well shield because we can't get a debuff from our aventurine. Just please hit Kafka so she can wake up. Come on, okay, good. Okay, that could be worse, but at the same time, it could have been much better, unfortunately. Now I am just going to pop ult, and these guys should die here. Never mind, 9% left, but you know what, this is nice because it will allow us to, just making sure we can shield up, because they're about to unleash their big attack, and they should, never mind. Okay, that's really annoying. I would have liked to save the turbulence for, okay, yeah, them surviving on 1% HP is a bit annoying, but you know what, it's fine. We will move on. Just please don't CC our Black Swan. Thank you very much. Now, if I can get an ult off during one of their turns, that would be ideal, although we'll just have to wait and see. I wonder if we had... Oh my... Are you kidding me? Kafka again? No, it's not worth quitting. I mean, luckily we have a strong second side, and maybe we'll be able to take these guys out in time, but it's incredibly annoying that they keep going for Acheron. Like, I wouldn't mind if they went for Black Swan, because we already got the Epiphany and the defense down, but, I suppose it simply is what it is. Please hit our aventurine again, there we go, and, I actually should have waited one more turn. I think one of them still would have had Epiphany on them. Which is annoying. We only deal 190k as well, which isn't ideal. I mean, at least we get to refresh the defense down. Okay, we're gonna end up breaking 2 of these guys, although we're not gonna be able to get the last one, I presume. Okay, we'll be fine. Are we gonna be able to clear it in this cycle? It depends how much damage we do on the ult. I think also if we weakness break this guy, we'll have a better time. I am not too certain. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to get... Okay, yeah, well, we're not going to be able to get an Epiphany off. Now, the question is, what do we do with our skill points, because we only have 1? I mean, I might as well go for as much damage as I can here on Black Swan and go for another stack here. Normal attack here, because the skill on Acheron will deal more damage. Ult here, hope for as much damage as possible. And we get 264k. Okay, that's fun. 207 and... Okay, that kills, but I think that counts as the next cycle. Okay, it does. That is unfortunate, but hey, luckily our Boothill team is incredibly strong. So yeah, hopefully Gallagher technique here is the right thing to do. Now, let's see, what summons are there for us? Wait, oh, are there not any summons? Okay, that's not... Good, okay, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of thinking here when it comes to stacking our Boothill stacks. Now, I am just gonna go for a skill here on that guy, so because of the imaginary weakness, so now we will be able to break him with our Boothill. Okay, you know what, I might, do I want to scale? No, I might as well just kick this guy, and then we can generate a bit more SP later. And it also guarantees that our Boothill will break, so I don't want to take any risk there. He did hit 119k despite not having any stacks, and he did get himself 1, which is nice. Now I am going to ult here for damage on this down guy. Hopefully we'll be able to finish him off with Boothill. We hit 65k on the ult, 18k on Ruan May. How much on the basic? 97k, okay. I will take 97 from our Gallagher. Now please don't kill, okay. 105 from our Harmony MC. And Boothill should be able to secure the kill here. Oh, okay, we get hit there. That's not very nice. I might as well ult this other guy so I can get his bar down just a little bit more. It'll also give us some HP for healing, and we'll also get energy, 200k. So we are now up to 2 stacks on our Boothill. Unfortunately, we won't have 100% ult. Never mind, we will have 100% ult uptime. Although, actually, I might want to use it for when it's Ruan May's turn. Yeah, I'm gonna heal Ruan May here just in case. And now, does this... Ooh, this does kill off the Guardian. This is why Ruan May is great to have. Okay, and now our team should be able to take her down. We will also be able to build up a little bit of... what's it called? Skill point economy. Now, actually, no, since we don't have Super Break, I'm not going to skill. That's literally just a waste of an SP point. We don't even need that much energy, so it is best if we just go for a... basic there. I am gonna heal myself here so I can have max energy for the next rotation, and we finish off with Boothill, so we now have 3 stacks for our Genty. Big brain, there we go. Okay, that was not very nice of you, but you know what, we move on. Now I could refresh skill. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh skill so that we can get more energy, because we're only gonna basic on these 2 anyway, and Gallagher is a good generator of SP because we can go basic into ult, and this should take down one of the pillars. I would at least assume. Never mind, it doesn't, but it's fine because we can get off a basic on our Genty. And now the question is, to Boothill ult or not to Boothill ult? I'm gonna Boothill ult. I should not have Boothill ulted, but it's fine because he gets his ult back relatively quickly anyway, and we get the delays action anyway. 537k on Boothill. What? We just dealt 537k. The memory turbulence doesn't even help us, does it? I don't think it buffs us. I think it just launches an attack. I might be wrong, but I don't think it does. F2P Boothill, by the way. So anyway, we are just going to break away at his weakness bar, and this means that the next time he goes, we will be able to take him down. Okay, ouch, that hurt. 100 HP on our Boothill is, quite something, I will say. Now, luckily, they do still have the Besotted state on them, which is very useful. It's especially nice because they do, obviously, weakness break, so they go less often. Which means we have even better uptime on it, which is why Gallagher is such an amazing healer in a break team. Now, obviously, we are just going to heal up Boothill here. Unfortunately, we don't get Gallagher's ult, but we are going to be able to hit 440k on our Boothill. And using Boothill's ult, we managed to clear... never mind, 85 damage on the ult. Whoopsies. But it's fine because with our DPS Gallagher, we hit 121k with the ult. And with the basic, we take out our Genty. He only had 2k HP left. And we managed to clear in 3 cycles on the second half. With F2P investment on all of our characters. 21 cycle clear, ignoring the fact that we are pretty slow on our Acheron. I feel like when Jiao-Cho, so I'm sorry for butchering that, comes out, I'm sure Acheron teams will do even better in this Memory of Chaos. If you run a Pela Jiao-Cho with Acheron and Aventurine, I'm sure that will completely annihilate the first half, especially if you have an E1 or if you have Acheron's Light Con. I'll go into my character builds later, but yeah, let's just say I unfortunately do not have that. And our Boothill team, all it took was some good speed tuning and a bit of strategy in order to absolutely destroy the second half. So, yeah, with Boothill is just a really friendly character to build because you don't need much credit on him. You just need, in my opinion, you need speed before break effect. If you hit the breakpoints on your entire team, it will make it feel so much better to play. And you won't feel like you need to play Bronya, and you will just hit for massive numbers, and so will your entire team. But, yeah, with that being said, it's time to move on to the character builds. Alright, so when it comes to our character builds, starting off with our Acheron first, just what you would expect, 111 speed, decent crit damage. Obviously you get more buffs from her relic set. Good Night Sleep Well as well, and then Trace is mostly leveled up. Unfortunately, our Good Night Sleep Well is only S1. Relic set and planar ornaments as you would expect. And she is E0 herself when it comes to our Kafka and our Black Swan. Basically just Black Swan has more speed than Kafka, but other than that, their builds are essentially identical. Black Swan is on 121 speed, and maybe it would have been better if I even out their speed like I traditionally had them, but then the issue is that at the same time, if Black Swan gets more turns, that's also more buffs for Acheron. So yeah, honestly, I don't really know, but yeah, it got the job done anyway because our Boothill team was just pretty good. Now when it comes to our Aventurine, he is on the Trend Light Con as well as high speed, just to make sure he can shield us when we need to, and he can get energy for his ult, so he can apply a debuff. And he also has his 57 EHR just to make sure that the Trend Light Con will proc. And then he is, of course, on the Def set built fully for defense so that we can have some good tanky shields, as well as obviously the effect hit rate and speed subsets that we need. Now when it comes to our Boothill, he's on 145 speed, but this goes up to 156 to let us hit the speed breakpoint we want. When it comes to his break effect, he has 200, but then we get over 100 from Trailblazer and Ruan Mei, so he does end up getting over 300 to max out all his buffs. Just on a 5-star Lycon is a stat stick, and then, just make sure we hit our speed breakpoint most importantly, and then getting as much break effect as we can on top of that. Now just Hummy Trailblazer, 148 speed goes up to 158, alongside 225 break effect on Memories of the Past, and Trace is mostly leveled up, and then just, a 4-piece Watchmaker so that we can give our team some break effect buffs, and E6. And then when it comes to our Ruan Mei, she is on 117 break effect herself, but then obviously she will get more from her passive as well as Hummy Trailblazer. S5 cogs, just to make sure we can have good ult uptime, and then 2-piece speed and 2-piece 2-piece speed, 2-piece break effect for some break effect, and making sure she can get equal speed to the team because she doesn't buff her own speed. And then we also have the 5% energy recharge to make sure we don't have any issues with our uptime on our ultimate. And then when it comes to Gallagher, 147 speed, but this will go up to 157, so he's just about quicker than our Boothill. And yeah, he's on the break effect Lycon. He has 109 break effect himself. Just wanted to make sure we hit the right speed substats, and then he will also get speed from this set on top of Ruan Mei, so he is perfectly speed tuned as he needs to be. and E6 himself, so he can do good damage and good heals because he is also on a healing bonus chess piece. But yeah, with that being said, that's basically our character builds. Hopefully that explains everything. Hopefully you guys found this useful, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment to support the channel. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. See ya.